Shares of Coinbase are absolutely on fire right now, up 30% over the past month and up 20% just in the last week as I'm recording on Wednesday. So what in the world is going on with the crypto market? Well, there's a number of factors that are driving both crypto values higher and then also Coinbase as well. One of those is that politicians, particularly the two presidential candidates, are tripping over themselves trying to say that they're going to be friendly to the crypto industry. They're going to put leadership, particularly at the SEC level, that is going to be less hostile to the crypto industry than we've seen in the past. Very possible that we could also see legislation moving through Congress. That's something that has not been pushed by the current administration. That would be welcome news for the crypto industry. So that's just rhetoric right now. But at least the change in stance, and then it's coming from both sides of the aisle, is a positive for the industry. That is driving crypto prices higher. And it's exacerbating the gains for Coinbase because Coinbase is essentially an infrastructure company for the crypto industry. It's not a crypto token like Bitcoin or Ethereum, but it provides services like the base blockchain, like an exchange, like a wallet. So if there's more activity happening in cryptocurrencies, if there's more innovation, if there's more companies being built with the blockchain in mind, that is going to be good for Coinbase. So that's, I think, the biggest reason that Coinbase is up so much. But let's look at some of the metrics that I'm looking at heading into earnings, which are coming out 2 weeks from today. My name is Travis Hoium. Thanks for watching Asymmetric Investing. Please subscribe here on YouTube for all my content. And thanks to this video sponsor, The Motley Fool. If you go to fool.com/ASYM, they'll give you their top 10 stocks to buy right now. Let's start with crypto's moves in general. This is a look at crypto prices on CoinMarketCap, and you can see that just look at this 7-day number. Most of these tokens are up either double digits or close to double digits. The one that I want to drill in on for Coinbase specifically is the USDC token. Now, this is not one that's going to have volatility because it's a stable coin, but this is the one that's going to impact the company's earnings because Coinbase makes money when there's more assets under ownership for the USDC token. You can see that over the past year, we have seen the market cap of the USDC token go from about $25 billion to about $35 billion as it stands today. That growth has kind of slowed down, tapered down since about May. That was when it was about 33 billion. But we should see an increase in stablecoin revenue in the third quarter compared to the third quarter of a year ago because of this increase in market cap. And I'll get to those numbers in just a second, how quickly that segment is growing. The other thing that I look at is the cryptocurrency market share for trading that's happening. So right now, this is just the last 24 hours, $2.5 billion has been exchanged on the Coinbase exchange. That is significantly smaller than Binance. That's typically how this happens. And there are other exchanges that are at a similar level. But this is a pretty good level for Coinbase and should mean that their crypto exchange revenue is going to be relatively stable. And so again, as we're going into earnings season, that's good news, especially as the value of cryptocurrencies goes up. Typically, as values go up and there's a little bit more volatility in the market, that is good for Coinbase's revenue and its bottom line. The other thing that I'm expecting to hear a lot about is the base blockchain. So this is Coinbase's blockchain built on top of Ethereum. So it's a layer 2 blockchain. But what's important here is that Coinbase is going to generate revenue from transactions on the blockchain. They call those sequencer fees. And right now, Coinbase is the only company that's generating fees on those transactions, but they're relatively low. It costs less than a penny to move money or tokens from one place to another on the base blockchain. But what's going to be important is building more and more things on the blockchain. Again, this is where some sort of legal clarity on what you can actually do on the blockchain, what sort of tokens you can create you create NFTs? That is going to be good for a company like Coinbase because of this base blockchain. So what kind of things are being built? There's all kinds of different wallets, including the Coinbase wallet is available. There's bridges to other blockchains, decentralized finance options. And a lot of these products are things you're going to see on other blockchains. But what you just want to see is the ecosystem itself growing. So a number of gaming applications coming to the blockchain. You can see on-ramps, DAOs, infrastructure, social applications, NFTs. So there are things being built on the base blockchain. And this is still one of the relatively young blockchains, but it has gotten a ton of traction. And you can see here, there is a ton of people using this blockchain, 5.9 million daily transactions, almost 900 million total transactions, and 187 million wallet addresses on the base blockchain. So this is going to be the kind of thing that's going to grow Coinbase, but where is this going to show up on the company's income statement? Thanks to our friends at The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/ASYM for the top 10 stocks to buy right now. There are really two critical pieces of Coinbase's business right now. The first is subscriptions and services. So I'm going to pull up the chart here that shows the revenue coming from subscription and services. So this includes a number of different segments: blockchain, rewards revenue, custodial fee revenue. That's a relatively small number, should be growing a little bit, but not a huge revenue driver, even though it is a really important piece to the ETFs in particular that have been launched. Stablecoin revenue, that's the one that's a big number. That's coming from the USDC token and their partnership with Circle. And then other subscription and services revenue. You add all of those things together, and Coinbase is on a run rate of over $1.5 billion in revenue from what I think of as those infrastructure revenue sources. This is not the exchange business and really what Coinbase was built on. This is Coinbase becoming the AWS, the Google, the sign in with Google, and the modern bank of the crypto industry. The other thing to look at is Coinbase's transaction revenue. This chart shows in blue the consumer transaction business, and in orange is the institutional transaction business. So that's going to be companies or large traders who are market makers. It's going to be their prime business, much lower revenue and lower margin, but it's still a significant business for Coinbase. Where the money is really made is on the consumer trading side. And you can see that that has really recovered over the past year or so after peaking during the pandemic, as you may have expected, and then dropping like a rock as the crypto market went into this latest crypto winter, as it's known. But all of these segments, whether you're looking at infrastructure or whether you're looking at trading, are on the rise. And that's really what's bullish for Coinbase. If we do get some sort of policy changes over the next couple of years, that could just add fuel to the fire. So I think this is what's worth paying attention when Coinbase reports earnings and over the next couple of years with this stock, is how much of this infrastructure is being built to build innovative applications. I've covered on this channel that I think finance is going to be the next big thing. Now that Apple is at least paving the way for using that near field communication chip for crypto transactions, are we going to be able to make crypto transactions when you go to the grocery store or a restaurant? We're seeing that Stripe is building the infrastructure for more crypto transactions, particularly using USDC. That's going to drive more and more adoption. As long as the industry itself is growing overall, that is going to be very bullish for Coinbase. Whether that manifests in more trading or whether that manifests in more subscription and services revenue, I think doesn't really matter as long as both of those things are moving in the right direction. And right now, it seems like momentum is on Coinbase's side. The market sentiment has obviously shifted a lot just in the past week or two, but I think this is momentum from an operational perspective that we've seen happening over the past really 12 to 18 months. So continue to be bullish on Coinbase. And I'm going to be back here when they report earnings late in October. October 30th is when that comes out. So let me know what you think about Coinbase and its stock in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to Asymmetric Investing. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you here next time.